How do you get up close and personal with Mother Nature? Hello and welcome to Well Intel Daily. I'm Annie Hood. This is the podcast that explores big picture themes and what they mean through a well-being lens. The terms wild and rewilding have become synonymous with either immersion in nature or the restoration of sustainable biodiversity, or another way of thinking about it is letting nature do its own thing. Late last year, after about a dozen years of discussion and negotiation, the mandate on biodiversity that was tabled at COP15 back in 2010 was signed off. And that meant nearly 200 countries agreeing to take action to stop the loss of biodiversity across the world. But what is biodiversity? What does it mean? Biodiversity means the variety of plant and animal life in the world or in a particular habitat or region. And high levels of biodiversity are greatly valued for reasons I'm going to explain. And full disclosure here, I've realised recently, in particular, my own ignorance around the value and significance of biodiverse landscapes. The value not only for the planet, but for you and I. And the knowledge I'm gaining is informing my own choices and priorities, and you may feel the same. The main causes in the loss of biodiversity are down to us humans, such as the changes in the way we use land, pollution, and then the circularity of that then feeds back to the effects we see of climate change. And it isn't always clear why biodiversity is so essential for sustainable development and human well-being, but it underpins the provision of food, it provides resilience to climate change, and it mitigates against it too. And what I realise is the most robust biodiverse ecosystem creates a natural carbon sink, and that's often described as our strongest natural defence against climate change. It also supports human health. Biodiversity loss and ecosystem change can increase the risk or the rise and spread, actually, of infectious diseases in animals, plants, and in you and I. And given what we've all been through these last 3 years, I find that quite alarming. And alongside the priority of rewilding are the exploding trends that get you and I closer to nature. And that may be wild swimming in the sea, in ponds, in lakes, in rivers, wild sleeping, choosing to sleep under the stars, in a strung hammock, or simply on a sleeping bag on a woodland floor. But why now? Well, the popularity grew enormously during COVID years, but it's also come at a time when the appreciation of nature and the fear of loss in our natural ecosystem instinctively draws us to treasure it more. How can you and I promote greater biodiversity? Well, fundamentally, it's about reducing waste and overconsumption, whether that be clothes, food, electricals, sharing over buying, recycling items, all of it counts. Tomorrow, we're going to relax into the weekend and things that enrich our lives. Please follow and share, and of course, be well.